Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Marketing Fundamental class. This is week number 8. Today, we will discuss about the pricing and different strategies of pricing, how prices are fixed, how prices are they are creating values. So let's go to the slides. Today we will discuss about value through pricing. Price is a key element in developing an effective marketing strategy because it is only the component of marketing mix that directly generate revenues. Product promotion and plays represent basically the cost. Marketing managers, they must ensure when setting a price that it covers the cost, and it must be the well blended with the other elements of the mix of create a current mixing, offering a superior value, a customer's value. Given that price is a key determinant of profitability, a through understanding, a thoroughly understanding of how to set price is a must for all marketing managers. In this session, we will review the following three issues. We will discuss the three different price settings approaches. Number one, we will talk about the importance of adopting an integrated approach to price. Then we will discuss about the key factors those influence basically the price setting decision, and then we will discuss the major issues involved in the managing price decisions over the time. So basically, when we are setting price, so we should keep in mind we have either we have covered all direct labor or all other expenses. We have included them. That price is affordable by the market. Then we have to see the price offered by the competitors. We have to see the price that is charged in the market is the same, or how much is the difference between your price and the in the market price. So we will discuss all these things. So in last weeks, we discussed about the nature of marketing. We discussed about the marketing environment, what kind of marketing environment basically that affect. We discussed the internal and external factors. We talk about the Peston analysis, and we talk about the customers' behavior, how customers' behavior that basically affect. We discuss about the customer. We discuss the different strategies, how to attract customers. We discuss about the marketing research. We talk about the different sort of primary research and secondary research we learned in previous weeks. We also discuss about the segmentation, how we can segment, how we can target the customers, and how we can position our product within the market. So today, when we finish this lecture, we will be able to understand the basic approaches to setting prices, the importance of adopting an integrated approach to price setting, the key factors that influence the price setting, as I discussed earlier, the major issues involved in the management pricing decisions over the time, and the delivery value through price. So we will discuss these all topics today. Marketing mix. Marketing mix means the 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. So these basically these 4 elements, they are controllable variables, and these are interconnected with each other. When we are going to launch any product, so first we have to identify the target market. So these four elements, they are basically, as I said, they are interconnected with each other, and they all these elements, they support each other, and then they are basically trying, they're helping to find the more accurate target market. Here we can see all these 4 elements, they are interconnected with each other: product, price, place, promotion, and price. And then they are their understanding to find the target market, which leads to good strategies. So these 4 Ps, they basically they help to select a target market. Here we can see this is an example of how we can create value. There is a plain water bottle, and here is we can see there is a design in water of bottle, and there is the colored labeling. So based on appearance, based on the product, we charge accordingly. So to attract the customers, to attract the more customers, and to get to get more what we can say market shares, we use different strategies. So based on those strategies, we attract the customers. So in this situation, in this examples, the customers, they will not be attracted here too much. However, when we do labeling, when we introduce any sort of designing, so it attracts customers. So basically, we are here adding value, adding in the product. Here we can see this is another example. There is a plain bottle of water, and here is the proper label and modified version. So we will charge. So based on this modification, we will charge accordingly to the customers. So whenever we launch a new product, so what would we think about the price? Because as I said, price is most important element when we are doing business. So it should be a more it should be a covering your all cost. However, on the same time, it should be the most relevant. It should be the most relevant to the customers. Based on your price, you will be able to attract your customers. You will be able to exist in the market. You will be able to cover your all expenses. So this price must be more relevant. Here we can see the pricing method, how we can charge a price, how we can set a price. Number one, cost. So keeping in view how much cost incurred when we are producing our product. So based on cost, we can set a price, or based on competitors' price, how much our competitors they are offering price. So based on our competitors' price, we offer a little bit low price as compared to them, and then we start selling to the customers. Number three is marketing. Based on marketing as a whole, how much price of any specific product as a general in marketing in market is being sold. So keeping in view that sale price, we set the price and we offered that price to the customers. Number one, cost-based price. Cost-based price is a useful approach because it helps to establish minimum price that can be charged for a production in order to break even. So all new products, all new companies, they are offering a new product. They basically start with the price they start with cost-based prices. They add a little bit margin in their cost price, and they start selling their product. The reason is they want to exist, they want to enter in that market, and after some period, they might be start selling their product at price skimming strategy. We will discuss about price skimming in upcoming slides. So cost-based pricing is all about the companies. They add little bit profit in their cost price, and then they start selling that product to the market. How we can find the cost-based pricing? Here we can see in year one, the fixed cost was 200,000. The direct cost was £2 per unit, and the expected sale was 100,000. So over total cost was 400,000. So how we will find the cost per unit? The direct cost is £2. Fixed cost is fixed cost divided by expected sale. So we have got here £2. So the uh, total full cost per unit is £4. Let's add up the markup, that is 10% of industry's standard. So that will be 0.4. So our price will be £4.40. This will be our cost price. So based on this cost price, we will start offering the price. Either it should be 450, or it may be like £5. It depends what type of margin you would like. But the main thing is to find out the cost based pricing. The cost we have no here, that is £4.40. So a little bit margin, a top up from this cost price, we start selling product to the market. In the year 2, we can see here, and then the price was in the year 2, there was a price, cost price was £6.60. So here we came to know that the cost price is £6.60. So based on this cost price, we will top up a little bit amount and then start selling to the market. There are some problems associated with cost-based pricing. Number one, if sales decrease, the unit cost rise because the fixed costs are divided by the small number of units. Your fixed cost will be the fixed. If sale is down, definitely you have to reduce your price. Then, not logical to estimate sale before establishing the price. Yes. And the number third is this method of establishing a price criteria is based on the internal factor rather than on what customers they are willing to pay. If for example, if you fix a price like for £5 for any water of bottle, then based on your internal factors. For example, if you fix that price of the £5, do you think customers they will be able to pay that amount? No. That is mean that we have to be careful when we are talking about the cost-based pricing. We have to set that price that is affordable, that is acceptable by the customers also. Here in this graph, we can see the number of units are here, and in vertical we can see the cost. So at start, we have completely lost, because at start we are just spending everything. At start we have no sale. However, we have the fixed cost here in the purple line. So when this intercept the cost and the sale, so this is called break-even point. When our total cost meet the total sale, this point is called break-even. From this point to onward, we start getting profit. Competitors-oriented pricing. This type of pricing may be taken one of the three forms. Whether firms follow the prices charged by leading competitors, or whether producers take the going rate price, for example, commodities and coffee beans, or it could be whether the contractors they are awarded through a competitive bidding process, for example, the tenders or through auctions. So these are three different forms through which competitors through which price can be fixed based on the competitors oriented things. Market-led price. What is mean by market-led price? Based on the market, what price is being charged, we fix the price. We can see here a key marketing consideration when calculating price is estimating value to the customers. Products that are products those are perceived to a high in a value can charge high price. For example, if you're offering a very good quality product that it will be perceived at a high value by the customers, and you will charge accordingly. The best example of this is Apple. They're charging high price. Why? The number one, just because of their quality. Customers, they have perceived the high value of customer of Apple's product. So marketing led pricing, there are three different techniques for determining the customer's perception of value. Number one, trade-off analysis. Number two, experimentation. And number three, economic value to the customer analysis. So these are three different techniques. Based on these techniques, we fix the price basically then. Let's talk about the trade-off analysis. What is meant by trade-off analysis? Trade-off analysis means research technique whereby respondents are asked questions about the product profile consistent of variety of option features together with the price, and they are asked to suggest which profile they would like to see. So in general, trade-off analysis is just like a technique. We ask to the customers what kind of product you would like to see, what features you would like to see. So based on their comments, we fix the price. Trade-off analysis is very important to establish the price level that consumers are willing to pay. Yes, because we have already taken the questionnaires from these customers. What type of, as I discussed, what type of product they would like to see. So based on their answers, we produce that product and fix the price. Number two, experimentation or test marketing. One significant limitation of trade-off analysis is that a respondent can say things, but do not back it up with their own cash. Yes, once they provided the questionnaires, they will not be able to buy any product from their own cash. Right. So experimentation is a test marketing a product over a realistic period of time, which allows the marketers to establish a consumer reaction to the price. All new products, some companies, they offer they offer their products on experimental basis. For example, Coke Zero, they start offering their product with a little tin. It was completely free of charge. So this is an example of experimental product. They wanted to have they wanted to basically to find out the customer's reaction, what kind of customers, what kind of people they will make reaction against Coke Zero. So after the limited period of time, they fixed it. They fixed their price, and they came to know that yes, they have the customers, they reacted positive, and okay, let's fix a price. So this was an example of experimental pricing. Customer value to the customer analysis. Organizational purchases are frequently motivated by the economic value consideration, since reducing cost and increasing revenue are prime objectives. Yes, every organization is trying to reduce their cost and increase their sale basically. So when we are talking about the economic value, in this strategy, the companies, they try to produce in large scale to reduce their cost. Then if they have reduced their cost, then it will be they will get a competitive advantage over your competitors. So by doing this, it will create a high economic value to your customers. Positioning strategy. Positioning strategy is all about the marketing management decision upon the target market and creation of a differential advantage. What type of features you are going to offer in your product. This is called positioning strategy. Price perceptions are so important to customers. Many companies engage in what is called psychological pricing. So sometimes companies, based on psychological pricing, they fix a price. Just for example, 199 instead of £2. So basically, they are trying to attract customers. They are trying to position they are trying to position their product in front of customers. So this is an example of setting up the price. So there are main three types of pricing strategies. Number one, price penetration. Number two, price skimming strategy. And number three, competitive based pricing. Price penetration means at first, all companies they try to offer their product with a very low margin, with a very low cost. They start selling their product initially. This is called price penetration. However, with the passage of time, this increase their price. Sorry, in price skimming strategy means at start company they increase their price, and with the passage of time they reduce their prices. However, in competition based pricing means whatever the competitor is offering, we have to reduce price as compared to our competitor and start selling to the market. So let me conclude these three types of pricing strategy. Penetration pricing means at start, when we are going to offer a new product, at start we offer a very low price, and then with the passage of time we increase our price. In price skimming strategy, at start we charge very high price of that product, and with the passage of time we reduce the price. And in competition based pricing means based on our competitor, we reduce price and then we start selling to the market. Product line strategy. Marketing orientation companies, they need to take account of where the price of a new product fits into their existing product line. They offer, according to product line strategy, they offer a product with modification version. They change the labeling, they change the designing of product, and then they start selling those products in the market then. So this is product line strategy. Channel management strategy. All companies, when they are setting up pricing, they keep in mind the cost of intermediaries, the cost of distributors, and then they add up all costs, and then a final price they offer to the market. So here we can see when products are sold through intermediaries such as distributors and retailers, the list price to the customer must reflect the margin required by the distributors. Yes, there must be margin when we are selling price, when we are selling product through these distributors. The implication is that price strategy is depending on the understanding not only the ultimate customers, but also the need of distributors and retailers who form the link between them and the manufacturer. Yes, so whenever we are fixing the price, we should keep in mind the distributors cost. We should keep in mind the all intermediaries channels, and accordingly we should fix the price then. International marketing strategy. What is mean by international marketing strategy? How it fixed, how it works? Let's talk about it. The first challenge that managers will have to deal with when exporting is price escalation. When anything we are exporting any product we are exporting, then the major problem we face is the setting of price, because in some countries the raw material, the inflation rate, exchange rate, they are different. So it is very hard to set price when we are talking the international marketing strategy. It is very hard to set price in situation where prices charged abroad are lower. The firm must guard against parallel importing. When prices are, prices are lowering, prices are going to be, the low or increase. So all companies, they have to maintain their importing products. They have to maintain their import and their importing raw materials. Then they will be able to export their products accordingly then. So international marketing strategy is all about the pricing, but in international marketing strategy, price is very important. However, uh, as I said, during in international marketing, the price fluctuates very quickly. So based on those fluctuations, they have to react accordingly and fix the price in international market. So what we discussed today is the price is a key element of marketing strategy because it is the only element of the marketing mix that generates revenues. Yes, product promotion and places all represent costs. Everything is included basically in the cost. There are three bases for price, for setting up price: cost, competition, and market value. We also discuss about the pricing level may be influenced by many marketing strategies, variables, positioning, new product launch, product line, competitive marketing, channel management, and international marketing strategies. So these are all factors, those affect the pricing strategies. Prices are dynamic and marketers should be ready to respond to price change by competitors. So this was week number 8 of the marketing fundamental class. I hope you understand it, and I hope you will learn it. Thank you very much for attending this class.